Today I'm going to show off Star Wars The Black Series, the Clone Trooper and Battle Droid 2-pack. Not the wrapper 2-pack, it's a pack of 2. Right, so what we're getting here, and I haven't opened this, so, you know, this could go wonderfully, this could go a bit longer than it should do, because the packaging, there's no sort of... If there is a downside to some of the Hasbro stuff, and it's only a tiny, tiny, small Yoda Jawa size downside, it's sometimes the packaging. Because I can imagine you giving this to a kid, going, here you go, Merry Christmas, little Davy or Mary or whatever, Ray, and then they rip the box open. I would love to be able to open these boxes very, very carefully, show you what's inside them, obviously run off and have wonderful adventures with the figures. And then at night time, when the figures are sleepy and need to recharge the batteries, especially the Battle Droid, put them back in the box and keep them safe. But to be fair, if you look back at some of the original Kenner stuff, you couldn't reseal those packages. It was a case of just rip it open and you were done. You threw the box away. So I am going to try and get into this. Just give me a few seconds off screen because I am using a cutting tool and I don't want to be showing a cutting tool on YouTube or they'll go mad. But I will tell you how to get into these packages. So, down the bottom of the box, there is some tape. And it is tape that you can cut. Right, so, yeah, down here, a little bit of tape, which you can cut. You can then open up. And inside the box, you get these wonderful toys. Now, price-wise, this particular pack is €54.99. So you can convert that. I think that probably works out to about, what, 45, 50 pounds UK sterling. Dollars-wise, I'm not 100% sure. But what do we get in here? So we get some nice little packages. We'll have a look at that in a second. And another tiny little package. Oh, no, it's not a tiny one. It's folded in half. So there's some goodies in there. And, oh, wonder which figure this is. Who knows? And nice little sort of thing. I'm guessing that says, please don't eat it, or you may choke. And you get the 2 figures. Let's just say they're wrapped in shrouds, shall we? And then this one comes out. See what I mean about the packaging? I can imagine a child pulling a Battle Droid's head off. But in the defense of Hasbro, these aren't in danger of rattling around anywhere and getting damaged in transit, are they? So what we do here is we unclip the feet. It's like some sort of saw trap, isn't it? So there we go. So we have the cardboard. So we can actually, in theory, put everything back in and keep it safe at night. So I do stand corrected when I was having a little bit of a critique about the packaging. So, tissue paper that we get here. Let's unwrap the Battle Droid. These do look really cool. I mean, the Battle Droid itself is a flimsy character, isn't it? So I will forgive this figure for feeling very, very delicate. You can articulate it, so that is really good. The wrists move as well. So there's a lot of joints that you can move. So we've got 3 in the arm there. And then again, the same in the other arm. Does the head move? I don't think I would put this into the hands of like a 6-year-old. I think a 6-year-old may kill it. How does it stand? Let's have a look. It's always the thing with these figures, isn't it? I mean, it's just action figures in general. You have to sort of take into account the desk. So there you go. It stands up pretty well, doesn't it? I'm going to give you like a nice close look. Hopefully it will focus in there. The level of detail is pretty good. And it does feel solid, but also feels flimsy, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So I'm going to tilt this tripod up a little bit. And then put Mr. Battle Droid over there. He's probably going to fall over mid-shot, because, you know, that's what happens, isn't it? So what we get in here are non-resealable envelopes. And what is this? What is that? I'm guessing, is that some sort of... Is that the weapon? It is. That's the weapon. So we can keep that in his hand. Let's say he probably will fall over because he's getting a little bit misbalanced now because he's now got something extra in his hand. For those of you who think I'm silly for not being able to stand a figure up, it's because I'm looking through a viewfinder. There we go. He will fall over though, so when he does, don't laugh at me because I'm expecting it. Now we have another envelope with some more accessories, so we'll tear that envelope open here. And what do we get in this one? Oof, we know who that's probably going to belong to, don't we? I mean, the level of detail on that gun is pretty impressive. And then we also get... What else do we get? Well, we get this, which I'm guessing is the backpack. This will definitely make Mr. Battle Droid fall over, won't it? Now we have two little clips on here, which I suspect probably go in here, do they? Oh no, they go there. Yeah, there's two little prongs at the bottom, so that clips on the back. And now he drops his gun. He's a clumsy oaf. No wonder the Battle Droid's lost. Let's put him there for that. And we also get in that second envelope some more blasters. So we've got this one. And we get that one as well. There's a few blasters in there. And now we get, this is the more solid of the two figures. You can feel it. Packaging. So this is what I'm very excited about. Although the Battle Droid is iconic. Just move him over here, shall we? Because I need the space for this. Oh my god, how gorgeous is this chap here. Now this figure feels solid. Obviously I'm not squeezing him to the point where I can break him, but I have no issue whatsoever with chucking this guy around. He feels very, very solid. This is where the money's worth, I think, comes in for this pack. I am very, very impressed with that. Movable head, slightly. Posable arms. Swingable wrists. That's his Friday name, Swingable Wrists. Now look how solid this guy is. Pretty impressive. Now these are 6-inch figures, by the way, for any of you who are curious about sizes. So obviously they are a lot bigger than the Kenner ones, which were they 3.75 or something? Let's have a look. Let's try and slot some guns in here. It's always tricky. Well, it's not always tricky, but often it will be tricky putting the guns in. But this is pretty impressive. Yeah, I'm very happy. I mean, no offense, Mr. Battle Droid. I love you and I think you're awesome, but this clone trooper is pretty cool. And while some might look at the price, and it was something that I was looking at the other day, because I was looking at how much I paid for Star Wars figures back in the day. And back in the day, I'm talking like 1980, 81, 82, 83. And they were only a couple of pounds each for figures. They were not as robust or as big as these figures are. Now you could happily have an adventure. Quick, let's get Darth Vader. Where's Darth Vader? Quick, you could just take these outside. I'm just going to play this for like 5 hours. You can join in if you want. Leave comments and go, you know. But these are pretty impressive. So initially, when I looked at the size of the box, which I will show you again, you kind of look at it and you go, that's a small box. It's a small box for 55 euros. However, I'm taking back my looks like a small box, because these figures are really cool. These look like, especially this one, looks like it could last decades, as long as you don't like throw things at it or upset it or whatever. Play space chess and it wins. Well, no, that's Wookiees, isn't it? But they are very, very cool. Obviously, the one thing that you do really need to do is to keep the accessories safe. How many people had Star Wars figures over the year and then you've like lost the blasters or the cape got damaged or something like that? But this set is pretty cool. The Force is definitely with this set, I think. I haven't really got too many of the Black series, and I've only got a couple. I've got a couple of vehicles, but these figures are definitely something that's impressed me.